Good morning students. Today I welcome you all for this particular lecture. In this lecture I am going to solve the numericals which are related to cellular mobile communications. As a part of which first I want to briefly discuss about the different parameters related to solve these numericals. So coming to the different parameters, the first parameter is the I value. Actually I value is the indication of the cell number. So its value is varying from 1, 2, 3 and so on up to k. So actually k is used to represent the frequency reuse pattern. So this is the first parameter, this pattern. And coming to the second parameter is the n. So n is used to represent the number of channels, number of frequency channels allocated for the particular cell. Is the number of frequency channels per cell. For example, if ith cell is considered, then the number of channels required in that particular cell is represented as Ni. So Ni is the indication for number of frequency channels in the ith cell. And the another parameter is the Q. Q is used to represent the maximum number of calls per hour. And the another parameter is the blocking probability. Always it is mentioned in percentage. And the another parameter is the T. T is used to represent the average call time. So it is always mentioned in terms of minutes. And the next one is the offered load, which is designated as A, and the unit of this offered load is mentioned in terms of erlongs. So where I is the representation of the cell number is varying from 1, 2, 3 and so on up to k value, where k is the representation for the frequency reuse pattern. So if k equal to 1, then it is called as a single frequency reuse pattern. If k equal to 2, then it is 2 frequency reuse pattern. Like that, if k is 7 is used, then it is termed as the frequency reuse pattern of 7. And the next parameter is n. N is the representation for number of frequency channels allocated per cell. So if ith cell is considered, then the number of frequency channels in the ith cell is represented as Ni. And the another parameter is Q. Q is the representation for maximum number of calls per hour. And B is the blocking probability. It is always mentioned in terms of percentage. And T is the average call time, which is mentioned in terms of minutes. Then the last parameter is the offered load. This offered load always is measured in terms of erlongs. Indication for the number of customers in a given cell. If ith cell is considered, then it is termed as Mi. If frequency reuse pattern systems are used frequency reuse pattern systems is used, then the total number of customers in the system is MT. And the last parameter is eta C. Eta C is used to represent percentage of used cars during a busy hour. So, these are the different parameters that are going to be used to solve the numericals in this particular lecture. Okay. So, one more important parameter is B. B is used to represent the blocking probability. That means during that particular time interval, how many number of calls are going to be blocked. That also to be discussed before going to actual implementation. Okay, so this blocking probability will be decided based on the type of coverage, whether the cell tower is in the hilly terrain or in the plain terrain. Based on that, actually this blocking probability will be decided before going before the implementation of the actual system or designing of the system itself. So B is also an important parameter that represents the number of blocking percentage. Okay, so now before going to solve the problem, just I want to discuss something. So actually, so here the three important parameters are related. So those three parameters are the alpha load and blocking probability and the number of channels required in that particular system. Okay, so based on this, actually the system is to be designed. If any one of these two parameters are changed, then automatically there is a change in the third parameter. That means, so for example, consider A, N and B. So A is the alpha load, N is the number of channels in maximum number of channels in the system, and B is the blocking probability. If any of these two parameters are changing, then it leads to a change in the third parameter also. Okay, so actually there existing a table consisting of all these three parameters for a particular values of A and N. Then what is the blocking probability? Or if N and B are given, then what is the alpha load? Or if A and B are given, then what is the value of N? So all these things can be found using those tables. Just here I am describing the table which are required to solve these problems. So here A is the alpha load that is mentioned in Erlon's, and N is the number of frequency channels, and B is the blocking probability. So generally this blocking probability is varying from 1%, 2% and so on up to 50% based on the coverage area, where they want to implement the system. Okay, so generally in the most of the cases the blocking probability is considered as 2%. Okay, so that means out of 100 calls, only 2 calls being blocked. So that is the meaning of 2%. Okay, for example, if the blocking probability is 2% with an alpha load of 40.3, then it requires a maximum of 50 channels in order to handle the traffic in that system. In a similar manner, if A is equivalent to 821, then it requires a maximum of 820 channels to handle the traffic in that particular system. So like this, there is a table existing. So based on that table only we are going to take these values. Okay, now we will be moving to solve the problem 1 or numerical 1. Okay, so the problem is given like this. The maximum calls per hour Qi in one cell be 3000, and an averaging calling time is TB 1.76 minutes. The blocking probability B is 2%. Then calculate the maximum number of channels required in this system. Okay. So first, by understanding this problem, I can write the given data. So here the given data is the given data is QI, time period and blocking probability. So based on these three parameters, first I need to calculate this offer load. Then using this offer load with blocking probability, then it is possible to find out the number of channels required in that particular system. So coming to the problem, so here the problem is given as like this. The maximum calls per hour QI in one cell be 3000 and an averaging calling time TB 1.76 minutes. Then the blocking probability B is 2%. Then calculate the maximum number of channels. Okay. So this is the problem given to you. So from this problem, I can write the given data as QI. The first parameter is QI. QI is about 3000 and then time duration is 1.76 minutes. Blocking probability is 2%. Okay. Then you need to calculate the maximum number of channels required for this system. So this is the problem given. Okay. So as we discussed in the previous class that there existing a relation between the parameters like A, QI and T. Okay. So these are the three important parameters. Okay. So the relation between them is given as A is equivalent to QI into T by 60. So here A is the offer load. Okay, so by substitution of all these values, as QI is 3000, T is 1.76 and by 60. Then by substitution of all these values and after simplification, the value of A is found to be 821. The value of offer load is found to be 88 erlongs. Is found to be 88 erlongs. So after calculation of this offer load, then we are going to calculate the number of channels required to handle this particular load. So for that we will be using some tables where those tables are representations representing the values required to handle the particular loads. So the table is consisting of three parameters: the offer load, the blocking probability and the maximum number of channels required for that system. Okay, so that is A and B and N. Okay, these are the three important parameters. Offer load, in order to handle the offer load, maximum load, there it requires a maximum number of frequency channels with some specified blocking probability. If this offer load is increasing, then the value of N also increases. So based on that, actually there existing a table. So using that table, we are going to take the value of N. Okay. See, so for this problem, the problem given, the blocking probability given is 2%. Okay. So for the 2% with an offer load of 88 erlongs, then what is the value of N? So that can be found using this particular table. So we observe here. So this is the offer load and this is the blocking probability and N is the number of channels in the system required in that system. Okay. So generally the blocking probability is varying from 1 to 50. That means 50% means out of 100 calls, 50 calls are going to be blocked. Okay. That is the meaning of 50%. So generally while designing the system, generally they consider 2% as the blocking probability. Okay. So for a blocking probability of 2% with specified values of offer load, so there existing it requires a maximum number of channels. Okay. So for example, in this particular problem, if for the blocking probability of 2%, okay, for an alpha load of 88 erlongs, for an alpha load of 88 erlongs, then it requires a maximum of 100 channels. Okay. So here it requires 100 radio channels. That means in order to handle this 88 erlongs of load in that system with a blocking probability of 2%, then it requires a maximum of 100 radio channels. Okay, so in this way, the number of channels required in that system can be calculated. So coming to the next problem. So here the problem is given like this. If QI is 28,000 calls per cell per hour, so based on one scenario with blocking probability of 2% and T is 1.76 minutes. So then how many radio channels are needed in this system? Okay, so this is the data given to you. So by understanding this problem, the given data can be written as, so here the first is QI. So QI is 28,000 calls per hour per cell and T is 1.76 minutes, then with blocking probability of 2%. So in such a scenario, how many radio channels are required? So how many number of radio channels are required? That means how many number of frequency channels are required to handle this load? So that we need to find out. Okay, so from this one, so in order to calculate this number of channels required, so we need to calculate first the offer load. So offer load A is calculated using A is equivalent to QI into T by 60 erlongs. So using this, we will be calculating the offer load. So for this problem, QI is 28,000 and average duration is 1.76 by 60. So after substitution of all these values, then the value of A is found to be 821 erlongs. Okay, so in order to handle this 821 erlongs of offer load, now how many channels are required for this system? So that can be found using the table. So here the data is A is 821 erlongs and N is how much? For a given blocking probability of 2%. Okay, so that can be taken from this table. So for the offer load of 821, okay, 821 with a blocking probability of 2%, the number of channels required is about 820. So for a given blocking probability of 2%, the offer load of 821, in such a scenario, it requires a maximum of 820 channels or 820 radios. So it requires 820 radios or channels. Okay, 820 radios or channels. Okay, 820 radio channels or frequency channels. Okay. So in this way, we will be solving the numericals related to offer load, and with that offer load, how to calculate the maximum number of channels. Okay. Next, we will see about the next problem. So coming to the next problem. So the problem is given like this. That is, if there are 50 channels in a cell to handle all the calls with average call duration of 100 seconds, then how many calls can be handled in this cell with a blocking probability of 2%. Okay, this is the problem given to you. So by understanding this problem, So the data can be, the given data can be written as n. N is 50 channels, that is 50 frequency channels or radio channels, and average call duration T is 100 seconds. So here it is mentioned in terms of seconds, so you need to convert that into minutes. So that is 100 by 60 minutes. Okay. Then the blocking probability is 2%. With blocking probability 2%, then you need to calculate what is the value of QI. QI is the number of calls, maximum calls engaged in that particular cell. Okay, so this is the data given to you. As already discussed, so that is the alpha load is related to QI as AI equal to QI into T by 60 erlons. Okay. Then here we have given the data of only related to this problem only about T. Okay, that is only T is mentioned. But in order to solve this one, either you need either A value or QI value. Then only it is possible to find out the another parameter. So for this given data of T 100 seconds and with for given data of N 50 channels with blocking probability of 2%. So it is possible to calculate the offer load. So by using the table, so offer load can be calculated, can be taken from the table as so here for a given blocking probability of 2%, for a given blocking probability of 2% with N value 50. Okay, so the offer load required for that system is about 40.3. So for N equal to 50 with B equal to 2%, the value is offer load is about 40.3 erlons. Okay. Then using this we will be calculating the QI. So that is by substitution A is equivalent to 40.3 equal to QI into T is about 100 by 60 into 60. Okay. So from this one QI can be written as 40.3 into 60 into 60 by 100. Okay. So after simplification, its value is found to be 1451 calls per hour. Okay. So for a given blocking probability of 2% with the maximum number of channels 50, the offer load is found from this table, that is about 40.3. By using that data 40.3, it is possible to calculate the value of QI, and its value is found to be 1451 calls per hour. Okay. So next, coming to the next problem. So that is, if the maximum number of calls per hour per cell is 1451 and there is a 7 cell reuse pattern system, that is K equal to 7 with blocking probability of 2% at T equal to 100 seconds, then calculate the total number of channels required for this system. Okay. So from this one, the given data can be written as, so QI. So the given data is QI is 1451 calls per hour. Okay. And K is equal to 7, frequency reuse pattern system, K is 7, blocking probability is 2% and T is 100 seconds. Then calculate the total number of channels required for the entire system. So for the entire system, how many number of channels required? Okay, that we need to calculate. Okay. So before going to this calculation of total number of channels, first initially we need to calculate how many channels are required for a single cell. Okay. So after the calculation of that one, then using that data, then we will be calculating the total number of channels required for the entire system. Okay. So first we will calculate the number of channels required in a system. So first we will find out what is the value of n. So in order to find out that one, so first we need to calculate the value of n. Then we will calculate the total number of channels required for the entire system. So for that, in order to calculate the number of channels required in a particular cell, so that can be found using this formula, that is A is equivalent to Qi into T by 60. So first we need to calculate the offer load. Okay, so here Qi, the value of Qi is given 1451 and time duration is 100 seconds. So 100 by 60, again T should be converted into minutes. So 100 by 60 into 60. So the value of offer load is about 40.3 erlongs. So after simplification, you will get the value of A is 40.3 erlongs. Okay. Now it is possible to find out the number of channels required because A is about 40.3 with blocking probability of 2%. Then the value of n is found from the table. So now see the for offer load of for a blocking probability of 2% with a blocking probability of 2% with an offer load of 40.3. Okay, so where it requires 50 channels. So from that one, for this it is about 50 channels. So in order to handle this load, it requires 50 radio channels per cell. Only, that is only in single cell it requires 50 channels. Okay. So based on this, now we are going to calculate the total number of channels required for the entire system. Okay. So for the calculation of the entire system, so that is generally represented as NT. NT is the total number of channels required for the entire system, which is given as n times multiplied with the k. So where n is the number of channels required in one cell to handle that particular load, multiplied with the frequency reuse patterns key. So that means if only one cell it requires 50 channels. So for the given problem, there it is using a k equal to 7. That means frequency reuse pattern scheme of 7. So in such a case, it requires 50 multiplied with 7, that is 350 radio channels. Okay, 350 radio channels are required. Okay, so the total number of channels required for the entire system, it is about 350 radio channels. Okay, so initially we calculated the offer load. So from that data we calculate the total number of channels required in a cell. Then afterwards, after using this frequency reuse pattern scheme, then we calculated the total number of channels required in the entire system. So that is about 350 radio channels. Okay.